Hello everybody, I am the introverted comedian and I'm welcoming you to a new episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, during the last episode, I scouted Pribyslavitz. I managed to sabotage part of it. Unfortunately, I was convinced that sabotaging the arrows was enough, but I didn't sabotage all of the pots of food. I missed one of them, which made me fail part of the quest. But I did report to Sir Radzik, and now it's time to carry on with the adventure and the nest of vipers, making it the start of the baptism of fire. So enough about that, let's press continue and carry on with the gameplay. So as I said, I just finished reporting to Sir Radzik. I am still at his camp in Merhoyed, and he gave me the task to come to Talmberg and talk to Sir Divish about going after the bandits. You should get yourself some arrows ready, because you will need them once the baptism of fire starts. I do think I have some. I will move them to my inventory. I will get a few of these potions as well in my inventory, as you never know when you need them. I will check if everything is fixed, as I don't want to have any issues with my armor when I start it. Yeah, so basically this will be a fight, a battle, as it's not a fight between myself and others. It's basically an army against another army. And I think Sir Divish is praying. It is quite tricky to find him sometimes, but if he's not in his room or walking around the ramparts, he is here praying.
The Lord be praised. Sir Radzik sent me with an important... He needs more men? The bandits and cumans... Hang on. I managed to track... I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah, so you will tell him exactly what happened.
What? We've no choice, sir. The bandits... Sir Radzik is leaving his camp almost. All right, then. Sir Radzik, would you lead my men there right now?
And my advice is to tell him you're not ready just yet.
Good luck, then.
Because after this there will be some cutscene, and after that one you're going straight into battle. So consume the potions right now, and then quickly talk to him.
I'm ready. May God be with you. Goodbye.
Yeah, so once you confirm that you're ready, the army will move on outside Pribyslavitz.
He did, but I find it hard to believe. Who could
We'll just have to find out.
I agree entirely.
Right, lad.
Sir, that's a big...
I asked you a question, boy. You've been...
There are 3 ways to get in.
Let's start with the...
That path leads...
It's a good thing you're here. What about the
So you will report exactly what you've seen in order for
What about the last approach?
them to decide which path to take.
The battleground sounds... It's not an easy decision. Each option has its...
I try to answer to the best.
And you'll be suitably... From what you say, the route over the bridge is the best option. If we're... With the help of God, we'll...
Yeah, so as you can see, now you start the baptism of fire.
Over the bridge. Form up. Forward march.
Everyone is ready for the fight.
Forward march.
And you are just outside Pribyslavitz. Now, immediately after the bridge, there will be some enemies. They are some archers, so you should be able to take them out quickly. Yeah, the main issue, if you actually want to loot any of the enemies, you will need to do so as soon as you kill them, because once that happens, everyone will go forward. So after everyone goes forward and you join other sequences of the battle, you won't be able to return or find any bodies. The issue is if you don't fight, the main fight will drag on for too long. So if you've seen, or if you want to see my last video, I actually came over here and dispatched both the cuman and the bandit camps, but that doesn't matter when you actually come for the quest. Still, all you can do is help your army win, and if you have the potions used, it will be a lot easier for yourself. I just did a mistake. Yeah, so mostly everyone has been put down. Now, once this wagon is moved, your main mission is to get rid of some archers. Everyone will be fighting the cumans and the cumans captains, but the archers are the main issue, because they are up on a good vantage point and no one will go. That's basically your task. It's just on the left as you enter the cuman side of the camp. Now it will be a little bit easier since you sabotage them, but you still need to take care of them. So, there we go. They're not so strong, so you should be able to quickly take care of them. Not to mention that usually archers don't wear heavy armor, which allows you to take care of them. Yeah, so if you do have some potions, like I did, I took them earlier, it's going to be easier for yourself. There is one more archer apparently. Yeah, so you can join the fight as well. Although after poisoning their food and dealing with their arrows, you won't have much work to do. As you can see, they were easily killed. And just like you heard that voice, the toughest fight is actually coming right now. Now the main issue in this part of the fight will be some archers. This is why I said you will need some arrows at this point. So you need to snipe those guys at the top. Yeah, so you can basically get over here and just let your arrows fly without being hit. Now I am a poor shot, so this will take quite some time. And I don't think the bow actually likes me, since even from next to the archers I can't take them. Yeah, so that's one of them. That's the second one. And once you start doing this, they will have some reinforcements. Some more bandits will be coming. So get ready for them as well. Yeah, basically I can't even actually try to hit someone because there are too many of them guards around here. And I don't want to hit them. Let's see if I can grab anything from here. Yeah, so I couldn't grab anything, unfortunately. Now, once you manage to breach that door to the church, a full-on assault starts, and you will see Runt, the guy who managed to beat you up in the beginning of the story and steal your sword. Well, Sir Radzig's sword. And Henry will just quickly go after him, which is where your skills in fighting will be quite severely tested. Now my advice is to actually try and win the Rattay tourney to get used to it before coming here. Otherwise it might just prove too hard to handle. This guy is quite tough. And by doing the tourney, you can actually get yourself accustomed to it. It's not exactly the same, but it's mostly the same rules. Basically, the top of the church is like a fighting arena for you. Yeah, so after all that conversation, you need to kill the bandit commander in the steeple, who is this guy, Runt. Yeah, so the best way to do it is to get close to him and try to win some of the clinches with him. Because once you're in a clinch, you can actually push him around and you can quickly finish him off. Now, you need to be careful because he does pack some hard punches, or better said, hard slashes. Unfortunately, the potions I took earlier didn't last. Yeah, so once his HP drains close to a finish, you will get a cutscene with Henry finishing him off. Now, I know I did make it look easy, but I do have a really good armor on, I do have a really good sword, and most of all I have unlocked lots of perks when it comes to warfare, strength, vitality, and so on, which actually allow me to kill an enemy faster.
On there for a peasant brat.
It's not over yet, you scum. But where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you.
Yeah, so Henry does manage to get part of his vengeance. Basically, he's getting vengeance after being attacked
Tell me what you've done
when
with it!
he was trying to finish the burial of his parents.
I'd say you're flogging a dead horse there.
And you were just declared the winner after this.
Down. On your own. Well done. Nice work. You surprised me. He was a mountain of a man.
He was the one who attacked Neuhoff. And stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you?
Yeah, so as you can see,
We've taken him alive.
Runt has been doing lots of mischief,
Oh well, these things happen and
but unfortunately
anyway, we found a trunk.
he wasn't the main villain.
Someone was paying this gang very well. You know, some of Sigismund's barbarians among them. I don't think we've seen them.
I'm afraid you're right, sir. Well, lad, we live to fight another day, eh?
Yeah, so as you can see, the fight is going on. Now, I'm not sure if there's any possibility of you to stick around and do a little bit of looting.
That's the fear leaving you, lad. Let it go.
As far as I remember, once the quest is finished, once this cutscene is finished, you end up back to Rattay.
Put it all behind you. Decent Christians shouldn't dwell on such horrors.
I beg to differ, sir. I never want to forget.
Yeah, so as you can see, one of the main villains is showing up here.
It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word. Yes, sir.
And they will want to take revenge after you've destroyed their minions. Because basically this camp was not necessarily a main force. Yeah, so as I said, I did get sent back to Rattay. Now the good news about this is that once you get sent back to Rattay, you will get a new room and you will start another quest, questions and answers. Now, your new room will be in the Pirkstein castle at the western gate of Rattay. So now you don't have to go to the inn outside Rattay if you need to sleep inside the town. And at this moment you need to carry on with the main quest for a little bit in order to unlock some more content. Now, if you are a looter like I am, I know it's kind of disturbing not being able to get any of the loot from those bandits and cumans and anyone that was killed in Pribyslavitz. It is quite annoying, especially since I did kill a few of them myself. Unfortunately, even if you try to go back, there is nothing you can find there. It's totally something different. Now, I just remember that I do need to fix my armor and everything, because I did take some damage. Apparently some of the pieces must be fixed by a master, or better said, someone who's actually doing that job for a living, not just someone who knows how to fix things. So as you can see, now you need to come to the upper castle, and you need to participate in a conversation with Sir Hanush and Sir Bernard, as well as Sir Radzik.
What has happened?
Your Graces. I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you
Yeah, so meanwhile Master Tobias shows up, and you will get a quest related to him. But before that, as you can see, Sir Radzik now has a DLC unlocked, and you need to talk to him.
Greetings.
Yeah, so first of all, you need to ask him if there's something else you can help with.
In a manner of speaking. Master,
Can they really be restored?
everything can
And
be
you will
rebuilt.
start the
Look at
King's
detail.
Silver.
Certainly.
Where? He ought to be somewhere at Pirkstein.
Well, thank you.
Good luck, Hal. May the Lord watch over you.
Now, once again, you should talk to Sir Radzik. Ask him about the captive in Merhoyed.
Then get on with it. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, there is another quest, but I'm not going to take it from him right now, because at the same time I unlocked a DLC quest in Talmberg, and I am aiming to do that one. Now, since I am close to this guy, I will talk to him, but I'm not going to do the quest just yet.
The Lord be praised.
Are you Chief?
Yes, I am.
Sir Radzik sent me.
Ah,
How can I help? You really think so?
it's a...
Yeah, so he will tell you about the silver mines and the mine galleries and everything that's involved with it.
Should I?
What? Yeah.
That's all clear. I'll get...
Good luck then.
Yeah, so now as you can see, there are some objectives you need to do here. You need to examine the war processing yard, which is now occupied by some bandits. You need to find the mine gallery mentioned by Tobias, and to find out if Nimoy, someone who used to work for the mines, is actually stealing silver. They want to get that silver mine working again in order to at least give the people some jobs. Yeah, so before leaving, I am going to head for Talmberg, but before leaving, I need to fix my equipment. Now, I did manage to get myself another level up in sword. I unlocked another perk. I really don't care about these because I never use them. Basically, I hack and slash and hack and slash. If I win, I win. If not, I lose. So yeah, I can never actually put them into practice.
Good people,
Yeah, so as I said, I need to fix my equipment quickly. And I will toggle this side quest, the King Silver, because I'm not going to do it at the moment. Now I will get the Armorsmith to repair this hauberk for me. And I think I have another piece, or maybe two of them, which require help from the tailor.
Good health to you.
Take care.
Yeah, so there we go, it's the Gambason, which is way too damaged for me to fix. So the sad part, as I said, is that I couldn't do any looting. No, I don't need this one. I don't need this one, they were basically shot at me. These go to the horse. Yeah, so I basically didn't loot anything, which is a little bit annoying. Because I wanted to make some more Groschen. But I should actually have just enough to deal with what I need. Yeah, so as I said, now my main focus is to go to this new DLC quest in Talmberg. Let me just get my horse and be on my way. Now the reason why I want to do that DLC quest is because you will actually be allowed to restore Pribyslavitz, and by doing so you will offer some of your old friends or your old neighbors from Skalitz some new jobs. And at the same time you can have another friendly settlement. Now in my case I have the Royal Edition of the game, which is what allowed me to do this. Yeah, so there's a pilgrim over here. Usually when there's pilgrims there is a chance you might get yourself a treasure map. I hope this guy won't attack me.
What's it about?
An offer you.
Yeah, or they have some stolen goods which are coming at a good price. So this is convenient. It's part of the Lucifer dice, demonic dice. So I will buy it. Yeah, sometimes they have different books, skill books. They might have some treasure map or something like that. They can be either at some crossroads or under some trees next to a road. So you want to talk to them a little bit. Yeah, so as I said, now I need to get myself to Sir Divish. Before nightfall. Otherwise I will have to wait another day in order to get the quest. Yeah, and it is quite late. So before doing that I will save the game. I haven't saved in a while and I did finish one of the important main quests. So I want it saved. Hopefully I'll manage to find Sir Divish quickly. So he's not here, he should be praying again. And there we go.
The Lord be praised. Can I be
Yeah,
of
so
service to
you will
friends?
ask him what's going on in Pribyslavitz.
I sent a man to Pribyslavitz.
You send the locator in there, so unfortunately there was no sign from
I
him,
appreciate it.
Take care.
and that makes it a new quest for yourself. The quest is called Lost in the Woods, and it's basically a first quest in a series of that DLC. Yeah, so now it's time for me to go to Pribyslavitz. Now, I do have the option to fast travel, and I will do that. If you want, you can run over there. If you want, you can just ride your horse over there. I prefer to fast travel, because I don't really need to do anything on my way. Again, there's another pilgrim over here, so once again it is happening at the crossroads. Now this guy is a riddler.
How about a small...
That depends.
It's simple.
And he
Sounds
will
good. Let's do.
make a bet with you for 5
In the
groschen.
feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
3.
Is the correct answer.
Yeah, so
Now the
basically
wind
it's
blows
3
out
because
3
you will
seconds
get the
and
explanation
3
right
candles
now.
out. So the next
I
time,
did have
only
this
those 3 can be
during
relighted.
another game
Oh,
through,
what can I tell
during
you?
another gameplay
Here's
some
your 10
time ago.
groschen. Spend them as best you can.
And as you can see,
Very
you
well said,
managed
sir.
to win 10 groschen, which is basically nothing. Yeah, so once again I will get back on my horse and do the fast travel over there. Now, as you can see, the place is empty. Unfortunately, you cannot find any of the bodies of the humans or bandits you've left behind earlier, which is a little bit sad, to be fair. You can go inside the camps. You can even sleep here, you can eat here. There are some chests around. And as you can see, there was some poison. Let me just take it, which I could have used a while ago during the Nest of Vipers. But I was 100% sure that I didn't really need to poison all of those. Yeah, so there should be a couple of chests more around here. The reason why I want to get what's in these chests is because I do need to make some groschen. So I will take as many things as possible. And another reason is once you're out of here, once you find that locator, everything in here will disappear. So if you want, you can actually get yourself a torch. No one will actually bother you. Now, I do need to take my shield back. Not even sure which one I should use. I will take this one back. This one I've already opened and looted. So apparently I can still try to steal something from it. Or better said, take something from it. Yeah, so once again I will take the poison. The other things are not what I need, so I'm not bothered about them. Now let's see if I can get anything from up here. Although, as far as I remember, there's nothing I can take. And now all that's left is to go to the other side where the bandits used to live. If you want, you can go this way to the church. Who is basically in ruin right now. Which is basically in ruin, not who. This is not a person. So you can explore a little bit around here. Unfortunately, there's not much you can find. Now, apparently there is a way down if you need to go outside the camp. So there's nothing actually valuable in here. I think there is some chest at the top. Let's see. Who knows, maybe I can find some hidden treasure. And as I said, there's basically nothing. There's not even something that can be valuable. It was exactly nothing. So at least here you can find some cabbage if you need some. And even at the top where you fought that guy, Runt, there is nothing useful for you. Which is a bit annoying, to be fair. At least they could have given you a treasure after all of that. Yeah, so right now it's quite easy to find the locator. He is basically right here in this camp. Now you will find some bandits. As you can see, they are over there, or at least one of them. At first I want to make sure that I'm getting everything from here. Yeah, so this guy will come to you.
So,
You can just
I'm
quickly
Henry.
threaten him.
What?
Sir Divish is
Well,
he didn't send me to...
deal with it.
Yeah, so as you can see, when it comes to
Let him go, right
actually
now. Or you
passing
can
the
stay
skill
here and
check,
feed the crows, like the man
there
who
was
were
a
here before
major
you.
difference
All
between
right,
myself and the bandit.
We'll be on out. That fella's in the
If you
town.
want, you can attack them. If you know that you're going to handle them, they should have some, at least a little bit good valuables. Yeah, so again, it's worth to check these chests, because you might actually find something useful. Now I don't really need arrows anymore. I took all my arrows while I attacked Pribyslavitz before actually coming in with the rest of the army. Okay, so basically now there's not much left. I think there was a chest around here. Or maybe not. There is one more poison over here in case you need one. And this is where you can find Marius, the locator. And you should untie him. Now after you untie him,
Thank you.
cutscene will start.
My pleasure. God's true. I'm Henry of Scal.
My name is Mar.
Well, the out...
Not just those bastards. Although I doubt I'll get.
You've nothing to worry about. All right.
Yeah, so he will ask you to talk to him during the daylight hours in order to show you around. You just need to find one of the places at random and sleep there. Or if you want, you can just skip time. Now I have no idea what happened. Yeah, so I need some nourishment. And I will just skip time until 7, 8 o'clock when Marius is available to talk to me. Now I do have some useful perks which basically make me lose less nourishment and energy while I'm sitting in one place, and that's why they aren't dropping, and basically I can easily skip time without having to sleep or to eat. Yeah, so let's see where that guy went. Yeah, so you will find him over here.
Here I am.
Excellent. Shall we get to it then?
and he can show you the entire area, whatever is needed here.
I'll
So I
escort
will
you.
go with him.
At least I can make
It
sure
will
you
take a
never
little
cross
bit,
again. What?
and I
No more
don't
of
think
that?
I can
No,
actually
I
skip
just
it
meant...
after this.
Should we get going?
Still, he will tell you about what can be done to make this a livable place once again, instead of leaving it in ruins.
This is a good spot for the Rathaus. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Yeah, so he is quite a good planner, to be fair.
The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
Yeah, so one of the reasons why I recommend to try his tour is to check exactly what his ideas are, and more than that, you will be able to see the difference once Pribyslavitz starts taking shape, or better said, the new Pribyslavitz takes shape.
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
Yeah, so as I said,
There's quite a lot
unfortunately,
of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here.
even if you want to skip a couple of things after you accepted taking on his tour, it's a little bit impossible because you cannot talk to him anymore.
Main approach road and stream. This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source.
But
supplies and trade will flow through here.
Yeah, so as you can see, most of it now, it looks like a wild place. Lots of ruined buildings over here.
I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
Yeah, so he does like to take his time, unfortunately. But as far as I remember, this should be quite close to the end of the tour.
Lots of space here. There's a well here already. All the better.
Yeah, so as you can see, he is quite happy with the place. Since there's plenty of things around that can be reused, making it easier to rebuild the
Big
village.
space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn. That's that then. Most essential surveying is done.
Yeah, so basically this was the survey, the tour done by him. And now you actually completed this part of the objective. Now you need to talk to him again.
Good day to you. So, Master Locator.
Ask him how the survey is going on.
It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all
So it is possible.
Yes.
But building a whole village...
We'll have to hire wage... I think we should get started. I can...
That's good news.
My wait. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime?
No problem.
It shouldn't take us long.
Yeah, so a little bit later, after this conversation, he is back with Sir Divish.
Well, not to worry, I'm glad. Although it seems to have.
I beg to differ, sir. Thanks in part to Henry here. Who knows?
Well, lad, it's just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir. They didn't look all that.
Yeah, there's no point in lying. After all, he won't give you that much,
I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope
that big of a quantity of Groschen, so
I'm quite sure they won't.
no
sir.
point in lying.
Let's get down to the.
Sir.
Splendid.
And badly.
So.
Yeah, so you can tell him about the layout of the village.
I'd like to. That's to be.
You can tell him that there's water and wood around.
The build later.
Of course, Marius will help you with some more pointers.
It's a sir. I wouldn't.
That much?
We shall, nevertheless.
I hope I.
A village isn't
You can ask who is going
You
to
sound
be living
skeptical.
here and what's happening.
Agreed, which will bring them, but also, in addition, I expect
They'll be delighted.
A splendid solution, sir. But now it seems there will be no shortage of new...
Yeah,
it seems we routed the bandits in battle. When can we get to work?
Right away, and we'll need someone to keep...
True.
and once
If
you
I
get to
may,
that last
take
point,
responsibility for the...
True. Since you
Sir
understand, you'll be
Divish
available to the bailiff.
I'd be
as
honored.
well as Marius
And
decide
what
that
about you,
Henry is
Yes,
the
sir.
best choice
You've proven
for
yourself well, and
becoming
you
the
command the respect.
bailiff.
Well, I'm not...
And you're also
I must concur.
so, Henry,
My lord, it's a...
you will oversee. But being bailiff does. If you don't treat, besides, so you'll have to.
Me?
Yeah, and this is where the bad
From what
part
I
comes.
You know,
As
and
he
I
said, you
must
are the
ensure
one who has
see to it
to
that in the and ultimately
have the funds in
sir,
order to rebuild.
I understand, and you have my permission.
Well, that's,
As you said yourself.
phew.
But it does
So
give you the right
he'll make the
to
announcement to invite settlers. At the same time,
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't. And
actually
now I must
get the
Certainly,
earnings
sir.
later on
Well, sir.
from the village. And if you build it properly, you should be able to get around 1k, maybe even more daily. Yeah, so now there are some guards over here. It still looks okay-ish. You can talk again to Marius.
What? Indeed. I'll stay.
And right now you're still doing the Lost in the Woods, and you need to take the letter you received from let me check. Yeah, so you received an announcement from Sir Divish, which claims that Henry is now the bailiff in Pribyslavitz, as well as the fact that anyone from who used to live in Skalitz is now encouraged to come and live in Pribyslavitz, maybe find a job in here. Yeah, so as you can see, fast traveling through these woods is really not that safe, which is something you can stop and do. You can stop and fight some bandits or some cumans or anyone who's there. I do avoid to do that because there's no point for myself to do it right now. I don't need any of their equipment or something. I already have some funds, and I do know how to get some more in need. So I'm hoping, and there is a chance that I get there before night, as this way I can get the announcement done quickly and then be on my way to do other things. Now my nourishment is okay, my energy is not doing so well, but I should be able to talk to the bailiff, or at least I hope so. If not, I'll just have to come the next morning. Yeah, so you
We have a
can give him
document
the letter.
of the village you drove.
Very same.
So it's true then. Good.
Here it is.
So what have we?
It says I should announce that anyone interested, and Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also... In that case...
Yeah, so basically he is quite happy because he's been trying to chase away everyone, since they are now beggars. Most of them are beggars instead of actually having a job in Rattay. So he will sound the bell, calling everyone, and make the announcement about people being able to find a new future in Pribyslavitz. I think I just came at a really bad time, since all of these poor people are now in the rain, and it looks like a heavy rain.
Hear ye, hear ye. It is hereby announced, in the name of Sir Hanush and Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Rattay, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years.
Yeah, so as you can see, they do have some advantages.
To make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Pribyslavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced
and
that Henry
you also get announced that Henry is the new bailiff.
Therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Yeah, so there you go, you have the announcement. As you can see, the bailiff is underlining the importance of them going away. And this is when you finish the Lost in the Woods quest. And now you start a place to call home. Now, as you can see, you will need to return and talk to Marius in Pribyslavitz. And I think I should do just that. It is nearly night time and there's nothing else to do. Probably by the time I get there, it should be close to daylight. Yeah, so that's where I can find the yeah, so unfortunately, while I travel, the energy and nourishment do go down, despite all the perks that I have. But they don't go down by too much, so I should be okay-ish for traveling. I think I will get there during the night, so I can get a few hours of sleep. After all, Marius won't be able to talk to me during the night anyway. Yeah, so right now you will start rebuilding, and once you start getting some of those buildings working, you will be... Now, I have no idea how that failed. And the worst part is I am in a bad area where I can't see much. Yeah, so there we go. I did find a pathway. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot avoid every attack, even after you unlock all the perks. But I should be safe for now. So I can carry on with my fast traveling. It is quite annoying when this happens. As you could see, even though I was on my horse, I was in some steep part of some hills, and if I got a fall from there, even on my horse, it would prove fatal. Now, once you get back to Pribyslavitz, this is how it looks. Marius did get some workers already here, and they did clear up most of it. Now, unfortunately, I did get here... Yeah, so that's strange. Basically, I got here at night time, but the game restarted the day for me, which is not so bad, to be honest. Okay, and as you can see now, nearly the entire place has been leveled up, emptied, cleaned. There are some workers over there, some worker tents in the back next to the bridge. Most of these trees were cleared and they're ready to be used as lumber. This is where Marius is planning to have the Rathaus built. Yeah, so once you're back, you need to talk to him.
Well, then allow me to... First, As it happened, you might have noticed that... Yeah, I saw some... So when they arrived, after they directed... So we're ready... No. How do I...
Yeah, he will give you some tips on what exactly you need to build. He will tell you what Sir Divish is expecting.
Well, there's messing... And it... What? The expenditure... So you...
He will tell you where exactly you need to leave your money in order to start building. And you can
So I see no reason. Well, all right.
try to get the wage that he agreed upon earlier.
Ah, that's reassuring. That's about all to begin with. If you need any more detail. So?
Yeah, you can ask him how Pribyslavitz is doing. You can ask him more about the bailiff's office, about the construction of buildings, about the accountancy, operating cost.
Don't concern you. Indeed. All right.
Basically, once you go through all these options, you can improve your speech skills a little bit. And I will show you immediately what you need to build. So, you did start another quest. It's basically a side quest to this side quest. This one is called supplies, and you need to build a trader's house. Now I do need to leave some Groschen in here, and I have plenty. I will move all of it in there. I do have some more on my horse, so I will take that back as well. I'm not going to place all of them in because I need some of them on my journeys. I do need to build a trader's house. Yeah, so as you can see now you have some expenses, you have an overview of the place, you have exactly what requirements each building has. So as the quest says, you need to build a trader house. For that you need a woodcutter's camp and a bridge and a road. So if you want to build a bridge and a road, you need the woodcutter's camp. For the woodcutter's camp you need 2500 Groschen. Unfortunately, as you can see, this will take a little bit out of your budget. It does take 150 Groschen per day to manage. So once you ask him to build something,
I'll muster the labor. Come with me.
he will take you down to that place in order to confirm one more time that you actually want that built. Now, unfortunately, they're not built overnight, so sometimes it can be some in-game days or time will pass. The issue when it passes is that you might end up building until night time, and then you have to go to sleep in order to be able to build again.
We're going to build here?
Because Marius refuses to work during night time.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
Yeah, so now you have a woodcutter's camp. Now you can actually find some woodcutters all around the map and hire them. But before that, I do want to build a bridge, because that's what's next. So you go for the buildings on the outskirts, and you go for the paved road and bridge.
We need a...
Now my advice is to try and do this while you're still walking with Marius, before he has the chance to go back to the tents, to the temporary Rathaus, because otherwise he will have to come to the next place and it will take a while. On the other hand, if you just talk to him quickly and you already know what you want to build, he can take you there. Now, unfortunately, he does seem to go around this time. I have no idea why. Because basically he needs to go all the way down there where the bridge is. If you want, you can just come with him. If not, you can just go over there by yourself and you can wait for him. So he should arrive here in some time. Yeah, so once he gets here, you need to talk to him again and confirm that you want to build it.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything. All good.
Yeah, so now you have a better bridge, a stone one, you have some paved roads, or at least it should be paved roads. And before he gets away, you need to talk to him again. Ask him about building. Again, go for the outskirts, and now you can build the trader's store.
We'll have a wagon bringing.
Right. That should do it.
The reason why it's better to do this, because it's the construction site. It's exactly next to the bridge. Saves you time from going
I'm ready.
all over the
I'll
camp
just
again.
check again that we have We've still got the means.
Yeah, so now you have a trader's house. You can start investing in your local trader. Because after all, they do buy everything. And now that you have the trader house, you need to start looking for supplies. When it comes to supplies, it's a little bit difficult. I'll try to see if I can. No, he cannot give me any information. Yeah, so right now the best way for me to progress is to start going for supplies. Now, one of the first stops I need to make is in Talmberg for some stone. I will need to have, I think, around 4,000 Groschen to get some stone from there. Then you will need some charcoal. Now, there are plenty of places you can get charcoal from. As you can see, any charcoal burner camp is a good one. But the best one to go for is this one, especially if you helped Ginger during the Neuhof quest when the stud farm was attacked, as they will give you a better price. Now, another thing you will need is grain, and the cheapest one you will find here in Samopesh. You will need some livestock, and you can get the cheapest ones here in Ledetchko. Basically, you just need to talk to a butcher. You can try to get some livestock from Rattay, but that's coming at a higher price. You can talk to the butcher in Sassau, but again it will cost you a lot more. So basically that's the choice. So in my case I need to come over here, then I need to get over here to the charcoal burners. I need to make my way to Ledetchko, then I will go to Samopesh, and then I can get back. Now on your way there, if you want, you can hire some people. But I prefer to do the hiring later on, after I have all of that. So, as I said, first destination should now be... Let me see exactly what time it is. Now... Yeah, so first I will send some of these to my horse, as I don't want to have all that weight on myself. Yeah, so first destination will be Talmberg. Now my energy is kind of running low, so I will probably need some rest soon. Now if I get in time in Talmberg, I can simply go to the bathhouse. But I think I will get there kind of late. We'll just see in a few seconds. I will still need to wait until morning after that. Yeah, so I can get the services, which is quite good.
I'd like to... I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds.
I'm sure God be with you.
Yeah, so even though it's quite late at night, I can now just stand in one place and I won't lose too much nourishment or energy. And this will allow me to just wait for the quarrymen to get back. There's no point for me to go to the inn or do something else. So I'll just get my horse and go to the quarry.
Yeah.
Now, it is important to have around, I think, 15k or something like that Groschen once you start looking for stone, grain, livestock and everything else. Yeah, let's see if that guy is over here and he's not sleeping. Maybe he might actually give me the deal right now. Basically, you're supposed to talk to this guy, to Rupert. He's in charge of the quarry.
I'm here at the...
Oh,
Sir Divish has just...
aha.
Well, we've started with...
You need stone.
Exactly. And for repairing the...
Well, now, the thing is, though, I can't cut back.
But I really need that.
Well, but we can't transport it.
I've got my own mer...
Splendid.
Yeah, so if you want, you can get a better deal by mentioning that the stone belongs to Sir Divish.
The stone is for it's for a village. I doubt he'd take it well.
Well,
So you can get it for 3k.
That's better.
excellent.
Okay, now that I have the stone, my next destination I think will be this one, because I can fast travel over there, and then later on I can come visit the charcoal burners. So I'll just get my horse quickly. And fast travel to Samopesh. Now the reason why I chose to go this way is because I can fast travel at night and basically skip some of those hours. I will be getting to Samopesh, I think somewhere around 3 o'clock, maybe earlier. So I only have to skip just a few hours. Now, if there is a pilgrim, I don't want to talk to him. As I said, I am looking for some treasure maps.
Want to earn a bit of coin? You're not averse to... He's here!
Yeah, so apparently this guy wasn't a pilgrim. But these guys are usual looters. And I should be able to easily take them out. Yeah, they even had a dog. And apparently the game lied to me, as that was supposed to be a pilgrim. Still, they do have some Groschen. Unfortunately, they are some lowly bandits, so they don't have that many valuable things on them. These are good though. So it doesn't seem like a big waste after all. So now it's time to go to Samopesh. It is quite close, but I will still travel by fast traveling. Now you can just wait until after 8 o'clock. And I'll be right back. Okay, so as I was saying, you can actually get the cheapest grain from here. Let me just get rid of that torch. I don't want to be the maniac who's carrying a torch during the day. Now to get the grain, you need to talk to whoever's here, to the bailiff.
God's blessing.
Have you got any
And
grain
tell
for
him that you want to buy grain for Pribyslavitz.
It's for the...
And what have you got to do with that? He put you in charge of hauling grain. It's all the same to me.
Well, I'll need fodder for horse and wheat for the...
My word. You must be a trustworthy wagon.
Yeah, that's...
How are you going to haul?
I've arranged it with them.
I don't mind sending you...
Yeah, so as you can see, the price is 80 Groschen, and that will be paid constantly. But you do need these supplies in order to be able to build some more merchant buildings. Yeah, so the next step is to go to Ledetchko. Now the thing is, I do need some livestock, and everyone is trying to sell them as expensive as possible. If you want to make it cheap, you can go to Ledetchko. The butcher will tell you that what he's selling you is not the best of the best. He's actually selling you lower quality, but overall the villagers in Pribyslavitz don't really mind that you're doing that. No one is asking for a better quality. Yeah, so you have the butcher house over here. And this guy is the butcher.
I hope I can...
I'd like to buy some live...
Maybe.
Cattle, pig... It's for the village of...
What?
Aye. A few dozen people.
Well, no. But it can be done.
What do you mean, not the best?
Well, it's like this. And the gentry...
So what's left for me?
The animals might not. I'll sell you own. Or ones, no one. That's how it is. But for that, have you got someone...
I've got a merchant.
So we'll shake on...
Yeah, so
Deal.
this is basically the best offer you can get. It's only 30 Groschen. So it's quite a big advantage for yourself. And meanwhile you also got yourself beasts of burden. Once you get the beasts of burden, you can actually get yourself some extra Groschen. You will save in the woodcutter camp. And now, as I said, I will get my charcoal from over here. The thing is, I want to get myself some woodcutters in order to save some money, so I will go to Rattay. After Rattay, I will go to the inn in the Glade and have both Matthew and Fink or Fritz. I will get them to work as woodcutters. Yeah, so one of the people that you can hire as a woodcutter in here is Kunesh, who used to have a conflict with Henry, this guy. But he will do some good work and he will save you money.
I can't watch.
Working for you.
In Pribyslavitz.
Oh, I could cut.
What do you mean, what's it worth? For once in...
That's easy. Yeah, right. So you leave me my...
Yeah, so he does want you to allow him to drink because he has been through a lot and he's not so happy about his life. Another person you can actually hire, and I do have the trader house, is one of the guys from the Aquarius quest, a man named Kornelius. This guy used to be in charge of one of the mines in Skalitz some time ago. Now I just need to find him. And you can hire him as a trader. And because you're giving him a job, you will actually have some reputation earned with him, which means you will gain more Groschen with each transaction. Now, I just need to find him. He should be somewhere around these places, begging. The issue is he won't be just standing in one place. They basically go around town, so they can be anywhere. And it's also raining, which makes it more difficult. I'll just have to quickly check around. Yeah, so I don't need Baron's wife. There's no one in here. Yeah, so it is a little bit tricky to find people in the rain. Yeah, so later on you can provide more jobs, but only after you've got more buildings standing. Yeah, so this rain is actually more annoying than I was hoping for. Still, I don't want to get him as a merchant because you will save some money once you do so. I will be able to give this guy Adam a job as well. I need to build a tavern before doing so. Now let's see where is our friend Kornelius. Yeah, apparently everyone is busy keeping safe from the rain, while the guards and myself are just running around like maniacs. No, there is a chance he might be hiding under these. No. Yeah, so this rain is pretty much annoying me. As it makes it so much harder to find people. Or at least the beggars. If it was some normal person, I could easily find them. Yeah, so I'll just go over here, wait for an hour in my room. Hopefully this will help me. Now the reason why I do get these employees, basically, and it's still raining, annoying as hell. Yeah, so the reason why I want to hire these people is both to give them jobs and to help myself. As once you hire some named merchants, you do get some bonuses. You either get more profit or the expenses are being reduced by a little bit, and it will become easier for you to build Pribyslavitz without having to pull a lot of money out of your pocket. And where is Mr. Kornelius? Now, I would have given a job to this guy as well. Unfortunately, he's not interested in it. And there we go. Yeah, so this guy is Kornelius. You can ask him how he's doing. He will be mad because you didn't give him a job earlier during the Aquarius. But you can tell him that you need a merchant for Pribyslavitz.
That's nearly the same job I had at the... True. I know enough about...
Yeah, so
Don't tell me you want...
he can easily be convinced to join as a merchant. And now my next step in the journey is to talk to Matthew and Fritz. Now, as you can see, the only step I need is to get charcoal, but first I need to talk to Matthew and Fritz, and after getting them as woodcutters, I can go to the charcoal burners who have their camp nearby the inn in the Glade. I will try my luck one more time. Hopefully this time is not some bandit trying to attack me. I think it's that guy with the riddle again.
We've met before.
Come to think, yes.
So, you know how it goes. The bet is 5 Groschen.
That sounds good. Let's...
Pay close attention. There was once a merchant who had a magic pouch. When the merchant put 1 coin in it and waited overnight, he found 2 coins in it the next day. So, he waited until the following morning, and lo and behold, there were now 4 coins. And the morning after that, there were 8, and so on and so forth. After 60 days, the pouch was completely full. My question's this. In how many days would the pouch have filled up if the merchant had put in 2 coins instead of 1 on the first day?
I'm too old for doing maths. So I'll just say it would be twice as fast.
No, no. The correct answer's 59. It may seem that the pouch will fill in only half the time, but in fact you will save only the first day when the 1 coin multiplied to become 2. Oh, don't you fret.
Yeah, I'll see him again. His riddle was strange, to be honest. But at least now I know the answer for the next time I meet him. Yeah, so lucky for me, he is quite close to the inn in the Glade. So I don't need to fast travel anymore, I can just quickly get there. I'll just leave my horse over here because I do need to use it soon. Yeah, so as I said, I do need Matthew and Fritz. Matthew is over here.
Jesus. Listen, man. How much? Lots of it. Don't you?
Henry.
You know, I'm planning to...
Well...
So?
How much?
Lots of it. Don't you?
Henry.
You know, I'm planning to...
Well, I'll come and have a drink when it's up and running.
Yeah, so apparently they are moaning that they want a tavern as well, otherwise they're not coming.
Hey,
Hey, what? You could help with the build?
to hell with that.
Well?
Now that's another man. Good luck then.
Yeah, some friends Henry has over here. They're more interested in having their nice life instead of actually doing any work, despite of how much he did help them. So from here it's quite easy to get to the charcoal burner camp. Now, as I said, these guys will offer you a better price since you helped their friend Ginger.
Okay. I'd like to buy...
Of course, Hen.
It might be more than you...
How much charcoal?
5 bags on a regular basis.
Haven't you noticed?
There's a new fort.
Bailiff, eh? Congratulations.
It's not a better...
All right.
Don't worry. I wouldn't...
How are you going to haul the
I've got a merchant. You just have to load it.
As you wish. About the price.
Yeah, so it will cost you 180 Groschen. You can try to negotiate, but there's not much of a point because you will be soon making money. So, sorry about that. At this point you manage to finish the supplies quest. It will show up here in Done. Yeah, so you did get the raw materials. Now, if I remember well, there is one more guy I need to get. There is one more woodcutter I can get, and I will try to get him as well. As I said, during these first few days, them hired named workers are very helpful, since they can reduce some of the costs. So traveling through the forest is a little bit tricky. Yeah, apparently there were some bandits over there, but I don't have time for them. And I think that woodcutter camp was somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Now, one of the woodcutters in here, a guy called Raspberry, can come and work for you. I met him during some quest some long time ago.
Alright, so you...
I've got...
I have a feeling there's...
Oh, all right then. It's true. It's just that it'd suit me to get the hell out of here right now. The thing is, this one time, I had a bit of a roll in the head. Damn it all. It could be any fella. Well, to cut a long story short, I'd rather make myself...
Yeah, so you can actually take him, even though his story is a little bit crazy. You will have to just deal with his story a little bit later. Yeah, so now that I have everything, I can be on my way to Pribyslavitz. And since I have everything I needed, all the resources, I can actually start building. Of course, once morning comes, because Marius will never build during nighttime. Yeah, so I have no idea why I stopped. Although I do think this guy was someone who actually wanted to sell something to me. Well, if he did, he disappeared. Yeah, so I need to get back on my way to Pribyslavitz. Now hopefully I won't get attacked or stopped in this forest again. Because last time it was kind of annoying and I got rid of it apparently. Yeah, I managed to avoid that trap over there. Now apparently everyone is trying to attack me in the night. Or trying to trick me in some way. But I am soon in Pribyslavitz, and it's not my problem anymore. Yeah, so once you get back to this makeshift camp, you can check this ledger. And as you can see, you have all the resources you need. You've got the stone, you've got the grain, you've got the charcoal, the livestock. On the left side you've got the expenses. You've got the reputation, the village income, capacity and church repairs, which are the objectives. Now as you go through, you will see that you can actually start building things and how much exactly some of them cost. Now so as you can see, when it comes to the traders building, I do have to pay for what I negotiated, but because I talked to Kornelius and convinced him to move here, I am saving 75 Groschen per day. Now the bridge and the road cannot generate anything, and as you can see, I can actually have some money made from, saved, better said, from getting livestock. Basically, I got the beasts of burden, which saved me 60 Groschen. I've got raspberry saving me 40 Groschen per day, and I've got Kunesh saving me 35 Groschen. Once Matthew and Fritz come, I will save even more. Yeah, so the laborers camp is still here. Now what I want to do is build myself the tavern, and I have everything I need for it. I have the Groschen, I have the required materials. The main issue is that it is night time, and Mr. Marius refuses to build at night time, so I will just need to get some sleep. And this should be enough for him to wake up and start building. Yeah, so he is awake, which is quite good. You can just talk to him, you don't even need to go to that, you can just tell him you want to build. I think it's in the outskirts, and you want to build a tavern.
People need to wash the dust down.
Now, I'm not sure exactly, but sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I need to talk to Matthew and Fritz again, or as soon as the tavern is ready, they will come. Yeah, so there we go.
Build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have... We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Yeah, so now you have a new tavern. The annoying part is that now it is night time and you'll have to either sleep again or find something to do or simply skip time in order to build some more things. I will try my luck, but I don't think there's any chance.
I want to build, but we mustn't waste any time.
Yeah, so as you can see, he cannot build in the dark.
I suppose so.
Yeah, so at this point I can get myself 2 more employees. The main issue that is that I would have to leave Pribyslavitz. So I don't want to do it just yet. It might save me some Groschen, but it's not something worth traveling for yet. So again, I will just wait in one place. As I said, I do have a perk which allows me to conserve both nourishment and energy. And this way I don't really have to eat or sleep as long as I'm standing and skipping time. Yeah, so at this point you can actually build some improvements for the buildings. I'll just show you in a couple of seconds. Yeah, so after building the tavern, yeah, so as you can see, the tavern is already making me Groschen, but it can make a lot more. I can get a brewery there, I can get dice games, and I will need some other building. I'm not sure exactly which one I should go with, because basically I can go with a butcher house, or I can go with a bakery. So I think I will go with this one.
Marius, there's work to be done.
Come along with me then. We'll start building.
Now hopefully after this one is finished it won't be night time. As you can see, we do have some cows over here. People are starting to come to Pribyslavitz. We do have livestock, we do have woodcutters, and a couple of other things we need, including a tavern.
Here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
Yeah, so it's still daytime, which is quite good. Yeah, so right now I do want to build some stables.
I want to build some.
Certainly.
Because once I build the stables, I can get some armor for the horses. Now, apparently I cannot build the stables yet.
I want to build some.
I think I need to build the forge first.
We'll need plenty of...
Very well. Come along. So they don't bot.
Yeah, so there we go. You do have a nice bakery over here with quite a few features, and you can further improve it later on. So by this time I hope that Kornelius got in charge with the trader house. I will check if it's still daytime when I finish building the forge, because I want to start investing in him so I can make my own Groschen over here. Well, not my own because I'm not minting them.
We're going to build
But
here.
this means I don't have to go to some other place.
I'm ready.
I'll just... We've still got...
Yeah, so now there's plenty of villagers in here. And as I said, I do want to see if I can trade a little bit with Kornelius. I have a couple of things I can sell him. Yeah, so basically he is just getting here.
Gods. How do you like? I won't, but we'll do.
Yeah, so I'll just wait 1 hour for him to settle in. Considering how many days have passed, I was expecting him to already be there, but apparently it's not that easy. I'll just wash myself. Usually gives my charisma a boost, getting better prices. So as you can see, he is now the merchant. Now his initial wealth is quite disappointing. Basically I can only sell him a couple of things and then he's out. I'll just take this one back and see if I have anything matching that price. Yeah, I'll give him a small tip as well. And a few days later I'll come back visit him. Hopefully he will have more wealth at that time. If you want, you can also go to the Armorsmith and sell him some things. Now I just want to build a little bit more before Marius goes to sleep. And hopefully now I can actually build those tables.
I'd rather not build them.
It's better for me to check that ledger. Yeah, so as you can see, once you check the ledger, you can see how much you're producing. Once you have the tavern running and the forge, you actually start making money. Yeah, so the reasons the main reason why I want to build that stable is because I will get some saddler's equipment and horses for the merchant, giving me some extra money. The thing is, once I get the saddler equipment, I can get some horse armor, which allows me to make my horse look even better than he does right now. After all, if I have some good armor, he deserves some good armor.
Marius,
So let's build this one. Apparently I did need that forge in order to craft horseshoes.
I'll muster the labor. Come with me.
Yeah, so once again, if you want, you can run next to Marius behind him, or you can just go to that place where he will build the stables. He did tell me in the beginning where he wanted to build, and it's right over here in this area. That's why I took that tour with him.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quick... All good.
Yeah, so now I do have plenty of income, and I do have a new stable farm, and I do want to improve the building immediately, so I will go to him and ask him for improvements for the stables, and I will get the saddler's workshop.
Let's go to the site.
Now, as you can see, I do have the horses over there, I have the stables over here, and that workshop should be somewhere around there very soon.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've got what we need.
Yeah, so now the saddler workshop has been built. You can actually hire someone from Neuhof over here to be your stable master,
I hope I...
your horse trader. Yeah, so there you go, you have some book over here you can buy, and this is what you can get from this guy. You can get the plate chanfron, steel one, you can get some spurs if you need. The saddles are not the best. Basically the main things he's offering you are these, the chanfrons. Yeah, so before Marius runs away, I need to build a couple more things.
I want to build something.
Certainly.
I can build some beehives,
There's always a demand for honey.
Let's go to the site.
because the beehives will allow the tavern to start producing mead, and they will allow the
build here?
bakery to start
Right here.
producing cakes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
Yeah, now before he leaves,
I want to build.
I want to build some more. Yeah, so I don't want to build the Rathaus and the church just
We've
yet.
already...
So I will build some improvements. First I will upgrade the forge into an
A
armorsmith.
hammerer will always find.
Right. That should do it.
The reason why I want to do that is because there is a, let's say, special shield you can get once you have an armorsmith, and also there's a quest which allows you to hire an armorer.
We're going to build here.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still got the...
Wait a second.
I want to build.
Yeah, so I want to do some more improvements. I want
We
to
could add a
get a
fruit
drying
counter
shed
for
for the baker.
so he could.
Good.
Now, another reason why I don't want to build those buildings, the Rathaus and the church right now, is because they actually require the most of the Groschen. They're basically drying you out. My advice, if you don't have already a big sum of Groschen, just go for the Rathaus, because you can actually have yourself an alchemy bench over here, and then you can start producing some Lazarus potion, as I did with the alchemist perks, making it easier to make lots of Groschen. Yeah, so there we go.
We're going to build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still got the means.
Yeah, so the drying shed will be a further improvement, giving me more Groschen in the daily earnings. Now, I do want to start
I want to build.
improving the tavern as well. And I'm not even sure. I will go with the brewery first.
Good.
You will
We've
get
got
some
everything.
special brew in there.
Come along with me.
The reason why I left the tavern for last is because usually it might end up doing the building or the improvement at night, and that will force me to sleep or skip time. Yeah, so as you can see, it's already taking a nice shape. It's far from what it used to be, a place of wilderness and ruins.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still got...
Yeah, so it's still daytime, which is good. I can actually install the dice game as well. Oh boy, come back. Yeah, so I did get a notice about
I want to build.
having my own drink.
Folk like a game
Well,
of dice.
Pribyslavitz own
We should
drink.
have a dice table and invite.
Let's go to the site.
It's called Pribyslavitz Bor, a local beer.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got what we need.
Yeah, so the dice game did make it into the night. Installing it. Now, if you want to drink the Pribyslavitz Bor, you should find it somewhere around. I don't remember exactly where it was. Yeah, it should be somewhere around here. I'm not interested in it at the moment. I think you can actually purchase it from the traders. Now, let's see how my energy is doing. It's not so bad. Nourishment is not so bad. So, I will have to skip some time and I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, so now after doing some building, I can check the ledger again. As you can see, I'm making plenty of Groschen. The Tavern is pulling its weight. And now I can build a temporary Rathaus and more things. As I said, the church does take quite a lot of Groschen, so I will leave it for later. Now, the Armorsmith equipment is getting me 250 Groschen extra. I do have the stables. As you can see, the bakery is earning its money. The stables are earning quite a lot. No, I didn't build a guardhouse because I wanted the stables. I don't really want an archery range. I'm more interested in having new horses and equipment for the horses. As you can see, once I have the cart horses, the traders building is registering less losses. So at this point I cannot improve this one more. I do have the meat because of the beehives, I do have the cakes, and I don't have the meat or the thirsty soldiers, but that doesn't really matter that much. Unfortunately, it looks like I will have to talk again to Matthew and Fritz for them to get over here. Now the beehives as a structure have some expenses, but they do provide the honey, and it's both for the baker and the tavern, so that's good. I'll just check if Kornelius's stock has returned, or better said his wealth, so I can sell him some more things. Once again, I will wash myself before going inside.
God be with you.
Yeah, so there we go. From 500 he went up to 830, which is very good for me. Not sure if he's actually giving me a decent amount for each item, but he is giving me some more Groschen, which is not bad. Yeah, so once again I went too far. Let's see, I will remove this one, and I will give him a small tip, because this way his wealth will improve in time. Now, if you want, you can go to the Armorsmith and check that new shield. It's basically this one. Let's see. I think I need to go inside. Yeah, the armorer is over here. Yeah. Well, basically it's still a blacksmith at the moment. He does have quite some interesting armor pieces if you need some. But I'm here for this one mainly. First I want to check exactly. So this one is 133, the cuman shield in defense. And this one is 168. These are 150s, so I don't need them. This one is a nice-ish weapon, but once again I don't need it. Yeah, so I will get myself this shield. For some reason I cannot sell the one I have. him. But I do have some goods over here which I can sell to him. And now I have a new shield. Yeah, so you can see it over here. It's basically the Pribyslavitz trademark, the Pribyslavitz boar. Yeah, so now I want to build a Rathaus, because I think that's what's next on the list. Let me just have a quick look. So I still have some Groschen. That will cost me 5,000 and then 9,000, and I do have them. I have 15. So let's get this guy to work.
I want to build.
Now, unfortunately, the Rathaus is an administrative building, so it will basically have only expenses, not anything else. But it does give me a place to live.
I'm ready.
I don't have to sleep in a tent anymore.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything. We've still got the
And
needs.
neither does Marius. I think he is getting fed up with that. Yeah, so initially it's not much, as you can see. It's a small building with a small storage area. You've got some small garden in here and some other plots. But you do have a place where you can actually live. Now, on this moved over here. You have the ledger over here. As I said, once you get the Rathaus, you do have some expenses. It's taking down everything by 205 Groschen, so it's a little bit annoying. Still, I will get an upgrade, another upgrade for the Rathaus.
I'd like to extend my
The extended version.
Well, so they don't botch anything.
Now the reason why I want to do that is because once you extend the Rathaus, you can build a herb garden and you can also build the alchemy bench. Now, if that guy only comes today, I can actually build them. Come on, mate, run, run. Alright. So now he's in place.
We're going to build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. All good. We can start construction.
Yeah, so as you can see now it is well extended. You have a ground floor and a top floor. You've got more spaces, more kitchens. There's extended buildings over here as well. You've got another storage house over here for. You've got some chicken, a pig. so it's not so bad, but it can be further improved. So let's look for this. So I did make some Groschen since some time passed. Now I just need to find Mr. Builder, and this is his new office.
I want to build.
So you can ask for improvements for the Rathaus, and you can get yourself the alchemy bench.
Let's go to the site.
You have some storage room over here. Now the best thing about having this extended Rathaus is that at the top floor over here you have Henry's trunk, which is connected to everything and makes things a lot easier for you. And he's waiting for me over here.
We're going to build here. I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... All good.
Yeah, so now you do have an alchemist bench. Unfortunately, again it was finished at night, which is a little bit annoying. And in order to find it, let me get a torch. You will have to come to this side of Rathaus. And there you go, you have it over here. There is a chest over here. I think you can actually leave some herbs in there and use them whenever you need something done. Well, there is another way to go to the top floor, which is through here. Now there are some rooms, some beds. Well, basically there is a room over there and there are some more beds here. Now one of these beds is yours. Basically the one next to your trunk. And I can sleep and save the game at the same time. Yeah, so this should suffice until I can build the herb garden as well. Hopefully Kornelius had his stock replenished again. Yeah, so I do want a save game for myself, not just the one from the autosave. And I do need to build a little bit more. basically build that herb garden.
I want to build... I was thinking it would be...
Good.
Now the herb garden will be built over here, but he is running that way because this is the addition to the improvement to the Rathaus.
I'm ready.
I'll just move. We've got what we need.
Yeah, so as you can see, there are a couple of herbs in here. It's not something much, but at the same time it's not bad. We've got some St. John's wort, some thistle, some poppies. The main thing is that you have the belladonnas. You've got some comfreys. You've got plenty of marigold, so it's not bad. It's not something that you can make money with, Groschen with, but it's not bad to have it, especially since it's so close to the alchemist bench. Now, let me just see how much I have in here. So, as I said, the settlement is producing. Now, I do want to do one more thing. I want to sell some more things to Kornelius. Let's see if he's up yet. No, he's not. So I'll just wait 1 hour. Yeah, basically the main reason why I'm trying to sell as much as possible to him is to improve his wealth. I will not necessarily need to sell many things in the future because the most expensive part of the village is exactly this, the village itself, building it. So I can sell him these. I don't have any armor to sell anymore. I never bothered to check what he has for sale. Let's see, maybe he has something good. So he does have tailor kits. He does have savior schnapps. He does have plenty of things, to be honest, which is useful. He's got the full blacksmith kits, armorer ones, so it is quite a thing you can get from him. I could sell him some of these, but honestly I want to keep them for myself to use them in battle. So yeah. Now as you could see, his wealth did improve quite a bit. And now I think it's time to actually start building the church. As let's see, I do have plenty of Groschen myself, and there are some more in that build chest. I'll just check in a second to see if I actually have enough to build the first level. Yeah, so the basic repairs are 11,000. To make it even better, it's 17,000 and then another 7,000. As I said, this church is quite annoying to build. Now, I will get all of my, most of my Groschen in it. I'll leave a couple of thousand on myself. You can always take them back if you've added too much. You don't need to worry about that. I won't really need them during the travels as much as I needed them until now. And as I said earlier, the main goal was to have enough to build everything in here. So there we go. Now I have 46,000 in there, which means I should be able to build it. Or I hope so. Everything else is built already, so there's nothing else I can do but the church.
I've decided what to build.
So you can just let
Come with me.
Marius know.
We're going to build here. I'm ready.
All good. We can start construct.
Yeah, so unfortunately it's not that much of a difference. It's not the biggest difference ever that you can see once the church is built. But it does look better. If you go inside, you can see that now you have some stairs over here, but it still looks bad. So where is that guy? I will have to go one level higher. And
I've decided what to build.
renovate it properly. Now, as I said, this is quite expensive. The thing is, you will get your money back, because you will produce around 2,000 groschen every day with the village, and you can actually take them from the treasury, from that chest.
We're going to build here.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've still got the meat.
Yeah, so there we go, more things were added. It's actually renovated inside, so it's not so shabby anymore. You can pay indulgence to get on the better side of people over here. As always, church is asking for more money, never giving anything back. Yeah, so there are two more things I need to build in order to complete the quest. And they are basically improvements.
I want to build.
Certainly.
To the church. So
to
I'll start with the altar,
house of God without.
and then with the frescoes, and that will be basically anything in that ledger book. There's nothing else I can do because, as you could see, some of the buildings are choice, are optional. Basically, you've got this one, the bakery over here. You can either build a bakery or One second, I forgot exactly what you need. Yeah, the butcher house. And the same goes with the stables or a guard house.
We're going to build
Guard
here.
house.
Right here.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got what we need.
Yeah, so now we've got an altar. And before he has the chance to go away, I'll get him to build the frescoes.
I want to build some. We should have the church paint. It ought to be grand.
Very well, so they don't botch.
Yeah, as you can see, we've got the local priest over here.
We're going to build here.
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything
At this
we
point,
need.
I wish I could ask
All good.
the priest
can
and
start
that guy
construction.
from Rovna to move here or help restore Rovna as well. Unfortunately, I didn't find it possible in any of my gameplays. Yeah, so as you can see, another quest objective is completed. Now I just need to inform Sir Divish that everything is ready over here. So you can see it's something totally different from what it used to be. Now, if you want, you can talk to Marius. You will see he cannot build anything else. You can confirm with him that it is ready to be seen by Sir Divish.
I want to build
Sir
something.
Divish.
I want to build something.
We've already finished.
Yeah, so as you can see,
So,
he's telling you
now
there's nothing else you
let's
can
see.
do.
How do you... We've already finished. Excellent work.
I'm glad you're pleased.
Yeah, so he is pleased with everything. Let's see what time of the day it is, and it's perfect for me to travel to Talmberg. Let me just get my horse quickly. Yeah, so it's time to look for Sir Divish and give him the good news. Apparently he was waiting to meet me as well, since he's over here.
Sir Divish, Pribyslavitz is...
Indeed. I can't wait to see.
Of course. We can...
God.
Yeah, so not only the village has people now, it also has
Welcome to Pribyslavitz.
Well,
its own economy,
I've heard
to
some
say so.
reports, but to
It's
see it with my own
flourishing.
two eyes.
The
Beautiful.
church is done. Everything is
Dear Marius
perfect
to
for
help
Sir
us.
Divish.
As you saw on the way here, the village is prospering. Trade is booming. and the villagers are doing well.
I saw the new build. You've both done it.
Thank you, sir.
How did you manage it?
We had to clear the wood,
I arranged supply.
thanks to which
And the church here.
I'm a specialist.
Indeed. Thank you both.
It's been an honor.
I quite...
Master Marius, I'd like you to stay on in the village.
As you wish.
Yeah, so as you can see, he is
As I
asking
promised, you shall continue to have the
for
income
both
from the
Henry and Marius
as well
to
as the bailiff.
continue
Thank you, my lord.
working in the
If you
village.
could manage what the two of you have achieved.
You can try to talk to Marius again.
So,
We've already...
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can actually tell him or ask him. Sir Divish is already gone. So, there are a couple of things you can also do. And one of them is I will get some more employees. To improve the earnings by even more. Yeah, so you can see now the village is making 1,730 groschen per day. And they will add up in here. I can take them anytime I want to. I did get myself everything I needed. There are some activities you can do. I will show them to you in the next episode. Yeah, so basically at this point I have everything sorted out. I managed to not only take back Pribyslavitz but also to restore it, to bring some people. And this is mostly everything in this episode. Now in the next episode I will show you a couple more things about it before moving on to something else. So I hope this video, or if you watch the live stream, will help you. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching again. Bye bye.